the cards right, you'll get the loot. Call them wrong, and you'll get the boot on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much, and welcome to Card Sharks. Thank you. And a special vote of thanks to Dave and Kathy Kvale of Mapleton, Oregon for that opening poem. Thank you, Dave and Kathy. And now let's get to the cards. Janice and Bettina will start loading in two brand new decks of cards, and we'll meet our players on Card Sharks. Karen Cunningham. Hello, Karen. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Won't you tell us about yourself once again?
Yes, Jim. I'm Karen Cunningham from La Habra, California. I'm a freelance interior designer. I have a loving husband and a 1-year-old daughter.
Good. And you've been invited now to go in Who's Who, right? With your interior designer. You must be very good at it. Had a little bad luck with the money cards, but you've got $200 in cash, and you're here as the champion.
That's right.
And we're meeting the challenger for the first time. This is Buck DeWeese. Hello, Buck. Welcome.
Hi, Jim. Thank you.
And won't you tell us about yourself?
My name is Buck DeWeese. I'm from Riverside, California. I'm a teacher. I'm married, and my wife and I are expecting our first child in 2 months.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Wish you well here in the game.
Thank
you
you.
both cut the cards in front of the audience?
Yes, sir.
And we are all set to go. Playing the best 2 out of 3. We start with a question to the champion. Karen, we asked 100 married women. Have you ever spent ages getting your hair and face and shape to go out, only to have your husband look at you and say, "When are you going to get ready?" How many women said that's happened to them?
Oh, Jim, I spend a lot of time getting ready, but my husband said that to me. I'd sure be disappointed. I think men are a lot more diplomatic than that. I'd say that only 20 men have said that, Jim.
20 men. What do you think, Buck? Higher or lower?
Well, if I said that to my wife, I probably wouldn't be here today on this show.
That sounds like my wife, Buck,
yeah.
yes.
But I'm going to say higher.
Higher. You figure more men say it, huh? Well, the actual number of married women who've spent ages getting ready only to have their husbands say, "When are you going to get ready?" is 20, right on the button, Karen. Wow. Well done. And that means Karen starts off with a 5.
Oh, I'll play that, Jim. I'll go higher.
Higher than a 5. A 6.
Oh. I'll go on, Jim. Higher.
Better risk it. Higher than a 6 is an ace.
Oh, Jim, I'll go lower than the 8.
Lower than an ace. A jack.
Lower.
Lower. She's going to try to go all the way for the first game of the match. Lower than a jack. No. And you took a chance, and Karen, you lose every card back to the base card, and Buck gets a free chance to play a 9.
I can't change that.
No, you did not win the question. You cannot change it.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's an ace. Buck couldn't take advantage of it. Janice has a lot of cards to fill in there for Karen, and the question goes to you, Buck. Buck, we asked 100 people, if the United States government asked you to participate in a medical study and they offered you $100 to smoke just 1 marijuana cigarette, would you do it? How many people said they would?
I think the $100 really catches a lot of people's eye. I think the number will be high. I think it would be 67.
67 people for $100 would smoke a marijuana cigarette.
If I was offered that deal, I wouldn't smoke it. But I think there are a lot more people that are more liberal than I am. I'll say it's higher, Jim.
Higher than that. The actual number of people who would smoke marijuana for $100 is 62, not higher, Buck. Hey.
I'd like to change that.
You have a 9, Buck.
Like to change it, Jim?
Now you can change it. You won the question. Changing the 9 to a king.
Good card. Lower.
Lower than a king. Oh, no. Oh, the ace is coming up at the wrong time for the players. Karen, this time you get a break with a 5. Call this.
Higher, Jim.
Higher than a 5. A king.
Lower, please.
Lower than a king. A jack.
Oh, I'm going to freeze, Jim.
This time you're going to freeze. We move over the freeze bar. Can't take those cards away. And the question goes to you, Karen. Karen, we asked 100 people, if your friends asked you to care for their pet hamster while they were on vacation and your cat ate him, would you tell your friends the truth or go out and buy a new hamster and keep quiet? How many people said they'd buy the new hamster? Say nothing.
Jim, I don't think there'd be too many people because when you have a pet, you really know that pet and you'd recognize the difference. I'd say 22.
22 would try to palm off a new hamster, Buck.
I agree with her reasoning, but I think it's going to be higher.
You don't figure they know 2 hamsters, one from the other, huh? The actual number of people who would buy their friends in New Hampshire is 20, not higher. Karen.
Right.
Karen, very close with that. You've got a jack, Karen.
I'll keep it, Jim, and I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack. Yes, an 8.
Oh, I'll freeze, please.
Now, with Karen needing 1 card, Buck needing 4, we're at sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Buck, we asked 100 high school seniors, during which war did Abraham Lincoln serve as President of the United States? How many high school seniors knew Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War?
I think that number will be pretty high working with students. Abe Lincoln is pretty famous. I think that number would be 74.
74 high school seniors knew which war Abe Lincoln was the president.
I'm sure I might have known when I was in high school, but I'm not so sure I could tell you now. I think it'll be lower than that.
Lower.
Jim.
The actual number of high school seniors who knew Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War is 76, not lower, Buck. Now, Buck, you've got a tough decision to make. It is sudden death. Karen has an 8. She's right up the middle, but she needs only 1 card. You need all 4. You've got a good base card, a king. Do you want to play it for 4 or force her to play it for 1?
I'm going to have to pass that, Jim.
You're going to pass it. And that means it comes down to 1 call. Karen, you cannot change the 8. If you call it right, you win. Call it wrong, Buck wins. What's this?
I'm going to say it's lower, Jim.
Lower than an 8. No, it's not lower, and Buck wins it in sudden death. So it is game 1 to the challenger and $100, and game 2 will be coming at you in just a moment, right after this. I can't say as I blame him for not playing. Challenger won game 1 and $100. Janice is dealing out same 2 decks of cards. Next card's off the top of the deck coming out. And Karen will start off in a game you need with a question to you. We found 100 single women. Now, all of these women are over 65, and they're dating. And we asked them, if a date put his hand on your knee, would you slap him? How many senior citizen women said they would slap him?
Jim, I don't think many women would slap him because by the time they're 65, they probably had a little more than a hand on the knee. I'd say it would be 15.
15 would slap him for a hand on the knee, Buck.
I think if they could feel the hand on the knee, it'd be okay. I think it's going to be higher.
So now you say it was how many senior citizen women said that they would? She said 15. You think it'll be even more?
They would slap.
Yes.
I think it'll be higher.
Okay, good. Just want to clarify your answer. The actual number of senior citizen women who would slap their date is 10. It is not higher. Karen, you got it. And I might add to that, I don't say it too often, I don't know what the answers are, so I'm merely trying to clarify when it comes to that. Karen, you start off with a 2.
Wonderful, Jim. I'll go higher.
Higher than a 2. An ace.
Fantastic. Lower, please.
Lower than an ace. A 6.
Freeze.
Freeze. Karen needs 2 cards to tie up the match. Buck, this question to you. Buck, we asked 100 psychiatrists, do you think that a physical illness can be cured by a faith healer? How many psychiatrists said yes, that is possible?
I think to a point that's possible when all else has failed. So I'm going to say it's a pretty low number, 27.
27 psychiatrists said yes, a faith healer can heal.
I know that psychiatrists would think that your mind could really help your body, and if a person really believed a faith healer could do it, they might hire.
So you say higher?
Yeah.
The actual number of psychiatrists who believe in faith healing is 37. You're right, Karen. It is just a little higher.
Right. I'd like to change the card, please.
Now you can change that 6. Karen changes it to a 9.
Not a very good card, but I'll stay with the odds and go lower.
Lower than a 9. A 10. No, it's not lower. There's a break for Buck. We'll take a look at his base card. A 7.
Higher.
Higher than a 7. A queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. A 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. A jack.
Lower.
Trying to go all the way for the championship. He did it with 4 cards. We have a new champion. And Karen, we thank you for joining us. I'd love to see you work sometime. I'm sure you do lovely work.
It's been super.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Karen Cunningham. Come on down here, Buck. Our new champion, Buck DeWeese. Way to go.
Thank you, Jim.
Buck goes for the big money with the money cards right after this commercial break. And I hope you're going to clean up. Back with our champion, Buck DeWeese. Now, I know how overpaid teachers are and you don't need the money, right?
You couldn't be any more wrong.
You've cut the money card?
Yes, sir.
Then let's get to them. Come on, let's get to the money cards. I know you can use the money, Buck. Money cards all shuffled. Buck cut them in front of our audience, and we'll give you $200 of new money on the bottom line. These 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we give you another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. Remember, Buck, your minimum bets are $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, and there you must risk at least half the money. Good luck. Here's $200. You can, of course, change your base card on each of the 3 levels if you need to. I hope you get good cards and don't need to. With $200, you're starting with a 3.
Good card.
There's one you don't have to change.
$200 higher.
All of it $200 higher than a 3. Oh, no.
Okay.
It was a very good bet on a good card. You can't expect that, but you are not out of it because you have the other $200 of betting money. We move the 2 up.
All of it higher.
Come on. $200 higher than a 2. Yes. $400 and a 7.
$200 higher.
Half of it a big bet on a 7. Higher than a 7. It is a jack. $600.
Jim, I'd like to bet $200 lower.
$200 lower than a jack. Yeah. Now we're moving. $800 and up goes the 7.
I'd like to change that card, please.
Big change. Come on. Let's get a good one to play the big bet. A king. There's a good one.
All of it lower.
Oh, this would be such a nice comeback if you could do it. For $1,600. Lower than a king. Yeah. Way to go, Buck. Good comeback. Oh, that's super. After that deuce, you deserve that. My goodness. $200 in the game, that's $1,800. That ain't bad.
I never thought it would happen.
And he's still here. Buck will meet a new challenger right after this. Way to go. Back with our champion, Buck DeWeese. Your wife is out there. She's happy, huh?
Oh, she couldn't believe it either. She can't believe it.
She's probably spent part of the money already, Buck.
Probably all of it.
Congratulations. Made a great comeback. All right, Buck. Janice is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards, and we'll meet a new challenger on Card Sharks. Camille Puxta. Hello, Camille. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Why don't you tell us about yourself?
I sure will. My name is Camille Puxta. I was born and raised in Michigan. I transferred to California about 1.5 years ago via job transfer, and I like it here a lot. I think I'm here to stay. In the daytime, I'm a store manager, and at nighttime, I like to let loose by playing tennis and disco dancing.
Good. Well, you're a busy lady. Thank you for coming down and joining us.
Thank you.
You've cut your cards?
Yes.
And we are set to go. Good luck. And we'll start with a question to Buck. Buck, we asked 100 married men. If you called your wife from work to say you were going to have a drink with your buddies, and she said, you get home right now, would you get right home? How many men said they would go straight home?
Well, being a married man, personally, I would get right home as fast as I could. But I think the number will probably be 42.
42 men would get right home if their wife said so, Camille.
I think more married men would be a little more dedicated. I'd say it'd have to be a little higher.
Even higher than that?
Yes.
A lot of men disagree with that. Let's find out. The actual number of married men who would go straight home is 35. It's a little lower, Buck.
Right.
And Buck
Good
starts
card.
this game off with a 6.
I'd like to change that card.
Changing the 6 to a 2.
Oh,
Good change.
Beautiful. Higher.
Higher than a 2. An ace.
Couldn't be better. Lower.
Lower than an ace. A 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. A 7. 3. And right away, Buck needs just 1 card for the first game of the match. Camille, here's your first question. Camille, we asked 100 teenagers who live in Beverly Hills, one of the wealthiest communities in the country. Have you ever paid another kid to do your homework? How many Beverly Hills teenagers have paid another kid to do their homework?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think most kids would be more concerned about honesty than about money. I would say about 40.
40.
Yeah.
40 have paid. Not too many would be interested in my honesty, though, I see.
That number has got to be lower. Kids have to just realize that they can't buy everything. I think it's lower.
Lower. The actual number of Beverly Hills teenagers who've paid another kid to do their homework is 11. Very much lower, Buck. You're left off with a 7, Buck.
I could change that card, Jim.
This is a big change for the champion. An ace again.
Oh,
wow.
it's got to be lower. please,
Lower for the first game of the match, and it is. Buck has game one. And $100. Game two will be coming up right now as Janice deals out next cards off the top of the decks. And boy, Camille, he really got rolling. You better get going. So as we deal out the cards and you can remember what's been played, it might help. Buck, this question to you. We found 100 married women who have had their nose fixed. And we asked them, were any of your children born with your old nose? How many women said yes?
Well, I think if the children were born with the old nose, it might make the husband wonder, you know, or the wife. No logic there. I'm going to say 35.
35 have had a child born with the old nose. Women who had their nose fixed.
I think more would. That's an inborn trait. I think more have got to have had born with the nose.
So you say higher than that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, the actual number of women whose children were born with their old nose is 30. It is lower. It is not higher, Buck. Oh. And pretty good number, though, 30. Buck, you start with a 3.
Oh, and higher.
Higher than a 3. An ace again.
Lower.
Lower than an ace, a 10.
I like to freeze.
You'll freeze. Buck needs 2 cards for another crack at the money cards. Camille needs to make a comeback. Now, here's something that's been in the news lately. So we asked 100 people. Should foreign students who participate in violent demonstrations while in the United States be deported? How many people said the students should be deported?
I think most people would agree with that, with all the things that have been going on lately. I would say about 87.
87 say, yeah, they should be deported. Buck?
Yes, with the current events as they are, I think 87 is a little too high. It's going to be a little lower.
You say a little lower. The actual number of people who think foreign students who participate in demonstrations while in the United States should be deported is 87, right on the button. Camille. Wow.
Right.
Now we look at the challenger's base card, a queen.
Okay, good card. Let's go lower.
Lower than a queen, an 8.
I'm going to take my chances. Let's go higher.
He's going to risk it. Higher than an 8. No. The chance did not pay off, and equally important, you give Buck a chance to play off the 10.
I like to go lower, Jim.
Lower than a 10, a 5.
Higher, let's go higher.
For the championship, higher, no. Couldn't do it. Camille is still in it. Okay. Question goes to you, Buck. Buck, we found 100 people across the country who live in towns with populations of 10,000 or less. And we asked them, do you leave your front door unlocked all night? How many people who live in small towns said yes, they do?
I grew up in a small town, but I live in a larger town now, but I think it's the same either way. I think most people want to lock their door.
So how many leave them unlocked?
36.
36 leave them unlocked in a small town. Camille?
I, too, am from a small town, and I think people feel a little more safe in a small town. I'll say it has to be just a little bit higher.
Higher was... And the actual number of people who live in small towns who leave their front door unlocked at night is 22, not higher, Buck. No. Looking at a 10, Buck.
I'd like to change that card.
Chance to change the 10. A jack, little better.
Next card, lower.
Lower than a jack, a 5.
Higher.
He's going for it again for the win. Oh. Yes, this time he did it. And Buck has the championship. Camille, thank you for joining us. Hope you had fun. We have some nice party gifts. Thank you. Camille Puxta. Thank you, Camille. Buck, come on down here. Well, you're going to get a chance to break the bank again. Oh, I hope I do. We'll be right back with this fine champion right after this. We're running out of time. We want to give Buck a chance to go for the money, so he cut the money cards in front of the audience, and we've dealt them out in front of the audience. Buck, good luck. Here's $200. Let's see if we can really do it good this time. You'll start with a king.
Great card. All of it lower.
$200 lower than a king. Yes.
9.
900 or 400 and a 9.
$50 lower.
$50 lower than a 9. No, another 9, but you held back. Just lost 50.
Let me say $50 lower again.
$50 lower than a 9. No, a king, but worth $50 as we give you the other $200. Up goes a good card, the king. You've got $500.
All of it lower.
All of it $500 lower than a king. Yes, for $1,000 now and an 8.
$100 higher.
$100 higher than an 8. It is $1,100 with a jack.
$400 lower.
Good size bet on a jack, $400 lower than the jack. And it is $1,500 and up goes the 7. You can change it if you like.
Change that card.
Come on, Buck. Let's see a good one for the big bet. A 4. Pretty good card.
All of it higher.
Better risk it all.
All of it. Let's go.
Nothing or $3,000. Higher than a 4. It is for $3,000. Way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Buck's got $5,000. We'll be the new challenger on our next Card Sharks. Bye-bye for now. Congratulations.
One of our polling groups will receive Hardwick's 3-level variable power microwave with digital clock, touch panel control, and temperature sensing probe. Cooked by time or temperature, furnished by Hardwick. And some of our contestants will receive a True Test 8-gallon shop vac from True Value Hardware stores, who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide. And long-lasting DuPont Lucite paint, custom blended in a rainbow of more than 1,000 colors for inside or outside your home. Tough sealing Lucite goes on easy, looks great. And La Machine, the complete food preparation system from France. It's like having a chef at your side. La Machine by Molinex. And the Bearcat Alert warning radio turns on automatically when the National Weather Service broadcasts tornado, flood, and severe weather warnings. Don't stay home without it. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.